What's up? Hello, fellow human beings of planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious, glorious video gaming day? What's up, Serp? What's up, Linz? What's up, J. Stopheles the First? Dripped out? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm dripping. Oh, I'm so dripping right now. What's up, Deb? I tell you that you'll be reduced to a background stream, and hey, listen, as long as I'm making millions of dollars, I don't care. And trust me, I am making millions of dollars. I'm going to bed. No. Stay and watch the stream. I've been writing for 14 hours yesterday. Jesus. You're like a grand old Stephen King back there. What does this have the symbol on it? Was this a temple at some point? Alright. Don't present for an hour's worth of progress for that. Well, I mean, writing is complicated. For people that were not here at the end of last stream, I basically had an anus rhythm, and I almost quit the game because of this. But then I decided to tough it up, and I opened up Photoshop, and I did this. A what? Anus rhythm. You know that thing where your brain like explodes or whatever? So basically, the game. Once again, we're playing a. Oh my god, the music is so intense. Once again, we're playing a game where we have to solve a language. Also, they just. Did they reset this? Oh no, they didn't. So they gave you a bunch of language clues, so you have to solve the freaking language. And I think I mostly solved it, but I guess we'll find out in a second here. I think I thought this was pray. So I think this means inside temple, but it could be outside temple too. I think this means pray. And why was this removed? Wait, what? I saw it. I can't see it. Well, it pops up on. Yeah, well, no, but I can't see it either. I think it might be a setting or something. I have no idea. I thought it was like a setting. Okay, Pravi did pray inside the temple. Fire. What do I think that's the moment again? Burn? Fire did burn temple. Fire. The little dot means must not. Or is it contextual? This could, I guess this could be did not. But for did not, I have a line, so I don't know. Ravi. Fire did burn, Pravi. Oh. Guy in the bottom right looks like you. Oh. This guy? Why, because he's bald? Or these guys? We're all bald here. Okay, so I almost got this. I got one wrong. Okay, so this one is wrong. Okay, so we got this sentence wrong. Does this mean extinguish? Fire did not. Waterfall did extinguish fire. What's up, Benzini? Didn't know Jonas a lot. What is this? What is this? We're all bald here. Okay, so I almost got this. I got one wrong. And I'm so tired. And my mouse is blinking like it's a bomb. What does that mean? Guys, is this about to explode? What are you up to today, Motis? Motis? Echo, don't worry about it. Does so with dot above means extinguish? I guess this means the opposite of this. Oh, that makes sense actually. Okay. What time is it there, by the way, for no particular 12:30 question mark? Okay, once again, this is what I'm working with. Can I like... Can I move this? Here, I'll move this over here, and then I'll move this over here. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Now everyone is happy. What time is it? Showtime. Okay. Square is Ori. Reward. But that's the opposite of reward. So punish? I joke about me planting. Oh! Well. Ori did punish sinners. If my FBI agent is reading this, is just a joke. I was actually joking! Actually joking! Is this... How do I know if it's did or will or whatever? The dot... I don't know how I'm supposed to like be able to tell if it's did or will or must or whatever. Okay, well it's not did because it's explaining the future. And a squiggly line. I'm looking at my hint right real quick. Okay, so it's a line going forwards, it's future tense, and wiggly tells whether a sentence simply describes something that has happened, will happen, or is giving an order. So is this... So this is all either will or must. But we'll just go for this one, I guess. This was like homework. Well, I like it's one of those like I don't know how they want you to solve this puzzle without using external tools because it's such an intensive like look at all this look at all the symbols here. Look at this. Oh, you can't even see the symbols on this one. I'll just hide this. Like look at this. Like they want you to like learn and understand what all this stuff means. And the tool you have is this. This is your tool. This is the only place you can take notes, right? So it's like they didn't give me a huge like block where I could like go like oh doot. I almost gave up on this one. I almost just said I'm just googling the entire solution. Dedicants will burn Dedicants money. Dedicants money. Dedicants something Ori. I think this is Ori's temple, and this is Ori again. This is virus. These are Dedicants. Leave. This means leave, I think. Will leave. Dedicants, endanger, I thought it was. Will not? Oh, no, it's the opposite of endanger. Protect. I don't understand how. Like the dot. The dots like signify the opposite, but I don't know how that works with the like thing here. Will not kill Ori. Yeah, we're not even close. Well, we are close, it was just must. Okay. So this one is wrong. Punish is correct. Burn is correct. Endanger, correct. Leave is correct. Kill is correct. Virus. We'll do virus is correct. Dedicants is correct. Dedicants is correct. Oh yeah, that means that these are wrong, so... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because there's a line there, I guess. Oh yeah, let's see if we can solve this one, I guess. Let's see if it is solvable by a human being. So, this symbol means virus. So we'll put virus here. This symbol means to kill. But it's in the past, so it should be did not kill. And this one means your father, because it's a little symbol that's you. The little circle with the dot is you, then it's like a family tree. Then it goes left and right, and the left one is your father, so... And this one is your brother. Because it's the same thing, it's like a little family tree, basically. Your brother... did... kill... your father. This makes sense because this happened, so that's good at least. This means you. You. What else did this was again? It's like leave or something. As leave. Will this be in the test? End of teacher Sama? Yes. I think it's dead. But it's just the... I don't know what the dot means here. Maybe it means nothing. Maybe it's irrelevant. So this is Koi Temple. And then it's Koi... Did leave Koi Temple? Fuck. This is your dedicants, I think. Your dedicants did burn Koi Temple. Oh no, now we're you must leave Koi Temple. Koi must leave. Dedicants must burn Koi Temple. Koi's dedicants must burn Koi Temple. Now we're in Will territory, I think. Yeah, the music is pretty good. But it also triggers me a little bit. This is Will not, this is Will, and this is Will. This is fire, and this is fire, and this is waterfall. What did I say the symbol here was again? Endanger. Fire will not burn you. Waterfall will endanger you? Fire won't burn me, yep. Trust me. Fire will kill your brother. If I don't get this perfect the first time or I don't get the symbol, I'm cooked. We're cooked. I'm completely cooked. Okay, I'm not completely cooked. Thank you, did not know that. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, go. Okay, so now we just gotta narrow down what's wrong, which is probably gonna be some of these, I assume. So did not, that's right. That one's right. Must not, that one's right. That one's right. Okay, so I actually got all of these right somehow. I feel like this one is a bit weird. Enter, maybe. Oh, yeah, this one was wrong. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're reading hieroglyphs now. Yeah, I'm interpreting language. So this guy's being told by the waterfall that he has to that his brother killed his father, which is true. That actually happens. That's crazy. That he's being told that he and his brother have to enter Koi's temple. Then their followers have to burn the temple, and then the fire will protect him and kill his brother, basically. Or received a message from the waterfall that revealed Koi's dark secrets and instructed him to see that both brothers took part in a deadly ordeal. Blasphemers brought to justice. A pair of magicians who spread malicious lies about the blessed waterfall have been executed under new blasphemy law. At a public cinema screening yesterday, husband and wife Shastai and Danizi Akai were overheard questioning the veracity of the miracle that saved Pravi Nagasi. Today, both were found guilty of spreading misinformation before being swiftly beheaded. Nice. The ruling and sentencing were given by His Majesty King Lutri Mensek, with guidance from his spiritual advisor, First Sentinel Koi and Ori Nagasi. An old poster advertised the family's first show. Damn. King Lutri's public approval ratings are at an all-time high, thanks largely to his firm religious stance, new polling suggests. Blaze of glory, a victor rises from the ashes. Yeah, this does look like the temple. I think they never left you in there. You're coming with me. Oh, that's... yeah. Oh, crap. There was a hidden hatch? First settler Koi Nagasi says asceticism needn't be austere. Famous symbol of Koi? Palladium necklace, palladium jewelry is more expensive than platinum because it is harder to make. Hand-woven mantle decorated with traditional Lemurian pattern. Black pearl blazer once belonged to Lankan Raja family. The garment was custom made in Louise Bernard fashion house. 7-headed serpent tattoo circling palm and back of right hand. Donate to Koi's charitable foundation and get one as a sign of your generosity. Model 40823 platinum watch from Brott Simmons' latest collection. Jesus. Hang on, Manny. I'm still struggling to keep up with the victory speech, and before that started, I didn't have time to finish the minutes. My fingers are going to fall off at this rate. Please bear with me, I'm still not entirely sure what just happened, but I'll do my best to recount everything. This morning, as I prayed in the study, I entered a deep trance and lost all sense of time and space. When my consciousness returned to this earthly plane, I found myself surrounded by fire and smoke, yet I felt no pain. Instead, I heard the voice of our beloved waterfall. It said, "Fear not, child of the universe, for this is your destiny." This experience has given me a whole new perspective on life. As such, one, the master ceremonies called the trial to order. Zira Legsdoy and Nali Zarati searched the participants, shackled them together inside the prayer hall, and returned the key to the master ceremonies. Fonsa Raffelli and Tessa Navari ensured all exits were locked, as well as blocked by at least one from each camp. The king's soldiers also assumed their positions. Anya, Tranta, and Ves Relaki handed out Molotov cocktails to the followers from both camps and saw that they were thrown through every window in unison. The fire was allowed to rage for several hours until it was finally died by itself. Victor was declared as... Scribe, take down this message discreetly and have it delivered to King Lutri at once. Your Highness, I regret to inform you that today's trial has not gone to plan. Our insider could not be found this morning, but we saw no way to halt proceedings without arousing suspicion. Now that trial has ended, the spectators have accepted their new sole First Sentinel. The Royal Council has reviewed First Sentinel Ori Nagasi and challenges to his brother Koi. Several council members initially raised concerns about the possibility of Ori being the sole First Sentinel should Koi perish without Koi's limiting influence. They argued Ori's unpredictable nature could render him difficult to control. A First Sentinel are among the few afforded the privilege of holding private council with His Majesty. Maintaining stability in his role is paramount. The favored party was contracted discreetly to confirm that he had a plan to ensure his survival. His plan satisfied our conditions, and his accomplice has passed our clearance checks. He provided the spear for handover. Therefore, His Majesty King Lutri Mensik has authorized a trial by ordeal. Okay. You always were a few rungs short of a full ladder. Why on earth would I accept such a challenge? Get stuff. Oh, do you admit you could not possibly win? Then you should renounce your title. Or have you no shame whatsoever? Okay, I've changed my mind. I now realize there is no chance of me losing, so wouldn't I take the opportunity to double my following? Before long, I'll be living better than ever off your dedicants' donations. What a pity you won't be around to see it. Oh, that settles it. My dedicants and I will show up at your temple on the date given to me by the waterfall. You will receive no advance notice. I don't want you preparing any of your tricks. Even the palace will not know when the trial is to take place until I inform them on the day itself. So dramatic, fine, I'll be here, ready and waiting. Oh. Dude. First, how can this be? We cannot deny the blessed waterfall's choice. It truly is a miracle. First Sentinel Ori Nagase has challenged his brother, First Sentinel Koi Nagase, to a trial by ordeal. Koi accepts the challenge. Both men will be locked inside Koi's temple, shackled to one another at hands and feet. The building will be set ablaze by their dedicants, who will guard all possible exits along with soldiers from King Lutri's Mensec's royal army. The blessed waterfall will surely protect he who is worthy of his position, leaving he who is undeserving to perish. Prior to today's trial, Ori Nagase shows their respective overseers as follows. Restrain, exit way, ignition. Okay. Restrain overseer to secure shackles, exit way, overseers to block, ensure all exits blocked. Ignition, overseers to start fire. Small keys. First Sentinels may not accept donations, we will read those. This experience has given me a whole new perspective on life. As such, my first act will be to put an end to donations and punishments. After that, I would like to live out the rest of my days in solitude. I will always be with you in spirit. Oh. Ori Nagase challenged Koi Nagase to try by ordeal. Koi Nagase accepted, thinking he could win if he entered a bunker if he stole a key from I'm sure if it's a key from someone. If he received a key from someone, we'll just. I don't know if I can tell. Maybe Tessa. Unlocked his shackles with it and then entered a bunker. Before proceeding began, let's just, Tessa Navari entered the bunker and then locked it with a belt. Salt, only... Or anything else to survive? Okay, so there's two things that are wrong here. Jamati Pira, huh? How is I supposed to discern that? Well, Lutri has to die last, right? I don't know. I don't remember who Gresto is. How am I supposed to I don't even know this. So wait, like we're missing some information. Thor really has a sick mind choosing this of all places, although I suppose no one will ever disturb the sacred ground here. That sounds getting haunted. Okay, so this is all the same stuff. This one even to bury the okay, this is the burial, gotcha. Suddenly, fire raged through the temple. But then a mighty wind howls from the east. The blessed watchful is redirected. A miracle, Pravi is saved. Prophecy is fulfilled. The first sentinel is reborn. Could this really have been the result of a miracle wind, like they say? Something about the footage seems off. To honor the death of the first sentinel, Pravi Nagasi, the classic Miracle at the Waterfall, will be showing at all week at Lagoon Theatre. Witness the first miracle ever to be captured on film. Real footage of the divine moment that gave rise to the first true sentinel. An ancient prophecy fulfilled. After Inferno, only one shall rise, bearing the mark of the universe. Maybe it was. What else could explain the water's treachery? If only we had a better viewing angle. Hello, darling. Thank you for those wonderful photographs. What a handsome young man my grandson has become. How lucky is to have inherited such a strong set of features from you and Shastai. Give my love to the family, Daddy. How dare they doubt the blessed waterfall, and in public, as soon as this ends, I'm reporting them to the king. Yeah. Hang on a second. Okay, so because the waterfall? Or is it the... motivated by faith? The final goal which he achieved was to... Bunker because Chloe's diary told... Oh, that doesn't work. Let's become first sentinel. Because the waterfall told Ori Nagase the trial date. And to the nations and punishments. How am I supposed like this one was like I don't know, I'll just look at a hint, I guess. Let's hint it up in this bitch. I hate having to go back here. I don't like the hint doesn't help me here. Like they're like, oh, who are those people? Is this like, oh, is that oops. Is that supposed to be like his mom or something, motivated by revenge? I was really supposed to look at the reflection in his glasses. But how's that relevant to anything though? I don't understand. How would you answer a woman in the cinema's question? Who told who the trial date? One saw Raffaelli. I don't like it. It's I hate when like the hints do nothing for you. I also forgot who some of these people are. Like, I don't remember who Kwanzaa Raffaelli is or Gresto Nosy. Anya Tranta, it's not even an option. Kwanzaa's an option, Jamati and Tessa are options. Yeah, I'm not sure. So easy game? Yeah, I wish. Blaze of Glory, Golden Idol. Danisi Ekai. How do I know? Jamati Pira told Orneas the trial date. You play Tune It? You haven't played? No, I haven't. Crystal was alive during Koi's miracle. Led to the trial by fire. If you're in the mood for a good fun puzzle game, big recommend. Yeah, it's on my list. How do, like, I kind of guessed. I kind of guessed that these guys are Jamati's parents, but I don't know how I'm supposed to guess that. Like reading the solution, I have no idea how. By revenge. Plus 2. Kill. Loot ransom. I think, oh. Like looking at the timeline, sure, but it still feels a bit weird to me. So apparently the narrative here is that Jamati's parents were killed, and I still don't know how I'm supposed to know that they're Jamati's parents because they were blaspheming. And then when he went to bury the body, he realized he can stand behind the waterfall, which again I'm not sure I'm supposed to realize that's what it was his plan. And then he went behind the waterfall, and then he told Ori to have this trial by fire so that he could hide in the bunker. Like, it seems so convoluted. Ori Nagase, because they had ordered at his parents. Shasta Ekai and then Nasi Ekai be executed. Pera was able to access the waterfall because Koi Nagase gave him the code so that Gresto Nosi, is that the guy that died? Body could be buried there. Later, Jamati Pira turned and spoke to Ori Nagase from behind the waterfall, ordering him to hold a trial by ordeal. Before the trial began, Jamati Pira locked himself inside Walker, leaving Ori and Koi Nagase to die. All this led to Jamati Pira being appointed first sentinel, giving him access to Lutrimanzuk. After his parents' execution, Jamati Pira sought revenge against King Lutri, Mensek, and his two first sentinels, Orin Koi Nagase. He joined Koi's following with the aim of obtaining intelligence and access. Before long, he had gained Koi's trust by using knowledge of magic to devise ways for Koi to perform miracles. From there, he bided his time and used his proximity to Koi to uncover more useful information. After Koi gave Jamati access to the waterfall, Jamati spotted the cave behind it, seeing an opportunity for him to that. Yeah, I don't. Some of these are like to the airfield, Anya. Goodbye, Lemuria. I'll never forget you. Meanwhile in Albion, look what I found over there, Oriel, the golden idol. Oh. Now turn it over. But why? Made in Lanka. Oh. A packet of peanuts, please, barkeep. I think, I think, like, when I get to the end of a puzzle and then I Google the solution, I still don't understand how to conclude that. Oh, was I supposed to, like, look at this to realize it? Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I don't know. Witness the age of restraint, in which an ancient society cracks down on dangerous technology. Maybe I'm just being a complainer about. Fruits of disobedience, a tragic occurrence in an ancient orchard. Okay, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. See, the range is short and its uses are limited, my children, and I obey the charter with exactness. I assume my husband, Tanis, told you the same thing. You deny the misuse was behind us. Raska, the forthcoming with information. Nobody will be punished. Technology abuse report. Violation of national ship policy. Tanska Orchard, Sinopolis, fused organic matter to be determined, memory removal. Oh. Before giving your testimony, let's make sure your temporary Verodilia is calibrated. Repeat after me. I am a sentinel. I am not a sentinel. The canal is pink. The canal is blue. I'm a sentinel. I'm not a sentinel. The canal is pink. The canal is blue. Certain family members with me in the Spite Fruit Orchard used only our approved tools today, and everyone stayed in their assigned orchards. Amori, if you finish before your uncle and aunt today and prove that the Yeldas are the lifeblood of this orchard, I will take you to the Spiel dance performance. Do not disappoint me. I love Spiel dance. I went to the glut fruit orchard with my grandfather for the harvest. What else is there to say? I harvested glut fruit. My colleagues are interviewing your family members separately. Please recount your day to me. Be calm, father. I'll miss Luram as much as you will. Aren't they simply ensuring that the truth is revealed? Why the Elda should inherit the orchards. My brother is lazy, his wife is disrespectful, my nephew is useless. All three Lurwells have yet to prove their worth to the orchard. My parents will see the truth soon enough. My son was just killed. They raid my orchard and strap us in very dollars like we're liars? Does a red light there mean something? This has a green light sometimes. She only has a red light. Does that mean she's just lying or something? Oh yeah. It's like if they speak the truth, it's either red or green. Jesus. Harvest assignment. Glut fruit, spite fruit, bait fruit. Harvest may only use approved harvest compromising. Neck extendable for use of bait fruit plants. Tine keeps raise range to about a hand's length. Ferrule corresponds to specific bin's portal. Transmitter pointed at the ground during use. Grip for holding. Safeguard supplied by sentinels prevents targeting of any matter except for fruit. Prevents invalid harvester configurations. Well, if I tell requires modified safeguard to work, I'll need to adjust that as well. Then I'll be so much more efficient. Better reach means quicker work. I'll test it today. I'll prove that Nada is wrong about me. The Nada. Havik, Poto, and Marina Freppo have joined hands in marriage. In line with Lemurian tradition, their new family name will be Tavrina. That's gonna be relevant later, holy crap. That's gonna be relevant. Luram Lurville handles a glut fruit. Okay, so we know that's a glut fruit at least. No one did. Please let us grieve in peace. Whatever happened today was an accident. Where did you take my son? Your son is being questioned in the spite fruit orchard. This is all standard procedure for our investigation. Why do you fear us? An approved harvester could not have caused this atrocity. Which of you broke the charter? Okay, fruits. Spite fruit and bait fruit. I didn't actually know that, I just put the words in. Which I would argue is the best way to solve any puzzle. Okay, family members. Names. So, how is each of these people related? Is that the dead guy or? Yeah, it looks like dead guy. So this guy said, my son was just killed. So... Parent. This is parent. Some father, that's sister then? Sibling? But my grandfather for the harvest. So, child? That makes sense, yeah, I can see that being the case. Oh, okay. So the red text means that they're lying. So she's lying. What a freaking liar, dude. This is a parent. That's probably spouse? And do this with them, like, not a sibling? Nephew. Oh yeah, makes sense. I'm not sure where that dude is. Is he missing or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Oh, it's this guy. There's my son. Okay. Who was in which orchard when the death occurred? Lamore, if you finish before your uncle and aunt today and prove that Yildas are the lifeblood. Okay, I don't know. This guy went to the glut fruit with his grandfather. Another dead guy was like harvesting here, so that one's pretty simple. Our house in the middle of the street. So this guy who was his spouse is the one that was in the field with them, okay? Harvester. Neck. Pine. Ferrule. Transmitter. Grip. Safeguard. Well, this is obviously a safeguard. Oops. The neck is extendable. That gives range about a hand's length. Corresponds to a specific bin's portal. Point at the ground during use. How is this not the safeguard? Okay, now for the fun part, I guess. Now we're gonna sort out all these freaking names. Oh, that just says who went where. Etham. Tanis. Nada. Lamori. Ruska. Lurum. And Well. So Tanis and Ruska have this name because that's how their names work. Yelda. Well. Okay, Lurum and Well. This person is in the Da family, obviously. Anska Orchards. Lamori, okay, this is Lamori. Lamori Yelda. You finish before your uncle and aunt today and prove... Okay, uncle and aunt. Family tree. This is uncle and aunt, and they were both here. When it says we, that means nephew, sibling, and parent. So this is probably... Nada? Yelda? Probably. Why the Eldas should inherit the orchard. Okay, so these are the Eldas. Well, does that make sense, though? Unless she is Ethem Yelda or something? Oh, yeah, of course that makes sense. Yeah. That makes perfect sense, everyone. Oh, we can also use this to discern who's where, right? So Glut Fruit, which is this thing, was Ethem and Tanis. So one of these is Ethem, the other is Tanis. I'm gonna assume that this is Tanis, and this is Roscoe. And then this is Ethem. And Ethem's last name is Tanska? Or is Lurwell? And then Spitefruit was Nada, Lamore, and Ruska. Nada, Lamore, Ruska makes sense. And then we have Lurum and Well. Lurum, Well, Lurwell, Lurwell. I'm him. I'm him. Okay, when the words fall into place, that feels good. This does not feel good. Lurum, Lurwell modified the Are they called harvesters? Is that what they're called? Yeah, harvesters. Modified the something. Which part of the harvester did it modify? It looks like it modified. The ferule? But he has two ferules, that's what I don't quite understand. Or is the tie? No, it's the ferule he was modified, right? Or the safeguard? No? It has to be the ferule, I assume. I mean, it's a bit hard to tell, because... Of a harvester to... Modified time requires modified safeguard to work. Modify to extend its reach? Range. I guess it was tiny modified? But it's also safeguard, so I don't know. While in... Spite fruit? A bait fruit. In the process, the... Oh, safeguard was also modified. Gonna bait fruit orchard. Lurum. Well, aimed a harvester at a bait fruit plant. Not really well, Laravel. Was inside the arranged, and so was used with it. I'll prove nada wrong. Oh, he still has his harvester, so that's someone else's. He didn't modify it. Was it this dude? The 5 members with me in the spite fruit orchard. Spite fruit is the yellow. So was it well? Was behind? The plant. I wish you could like bring one thing up without bringing everything up over and over again. I harvested glut fruit. Why is he lying? Ah, okay, so it was Etham, I think. Okay, so it's Ethem here, but then something else here is wrong. He was behind it. Was a plant. He did fuse with it. Well, in a... Oh, well, in a glut fruit. Oh, yeah. Ethelnur wanted to prove that he and his family were assets to the orchard, so he created a more efficient harvester. However, in the process, he made it much more dangerous. He accidentally killed his father. Afterwards, sentinels arrived to investigate the accident. Top 3 highlights from last night's drink event. Go. Easy, Loverboy serenaded you over the PA system. Please do not remind me. Moving on, how about your flawless impression of Patala? You sneezed without authorization, prepared to be vaporized. My masterpiece. That was amazing. Speaking of Patala's wrath, how could we forget the old-timer speech about ending the restraint policy? I was merely being ironic. Wait, well, so it's left, right, or something? It was quite the manifesto. Soon all Lemurians will agree. We have the power, but we are unwilling to use it. This cannot stand. The strong must dominate the weak. So much fuss over a drunken joke. Joke or not, we might have to tell mommy and daddy. Better safe than sorry. No, please, I beg you. Patala has no sense of humor. Relax, they're messing with you. We all know that you will never meant something like that. Alright, of course. Very droll. Haha. Court of the Sentinels. Lies, punishment, and the dance of deception. To avoid hypocrisy in their sacred mission, handling unsanctioned technology outside of the Sentinel duties is forbidden. To maintain the humility befit their station, seeking wealth or status beyond the purview of the Sentinel's responsibility is forbidden. To follow the letter and the spirit of the law, any attempts by Sentinel to take the law into his own hands is forbidden. To devote their attention fully to the work of cultivating a safe Lemuria, allegiance to any outside cause or movement is forbidden. Use the library's printing and formatting machine restricted to scribe of the Sentinels only. Jesus Christ. It's on one leg, which I think means like the... I forgot what one leg means, but it means something, and like doing it in reverse means something else. But what is this move though? Is this without? It's a weird way to do it. And it could be invention, the first one. Yeah, it's invention. It could also be the opposite, because it's on one leg. I don't remember what one leg meant. Invention without humility. Souls. Chaos. I'm him. John Puzzle Solver. Based on work, I'll make a few minor format adjustments. I make copies on this file. I will put it to formatted hearts. Daria, this is really. Daria and Petala are two different people. I feel like I can trust you with a great secret, but I cannot tell you openly. Play close attention to my performance tonight with your guidebook at hand. I have a message just for you. I suppose it's that reading. Oh god. Wait, there was more. Oh, this thing. Gift. During your routine security check last night, library found free of any foreign objects. Hallway surveillance of sentinels who entered library today as follows. Herald Sins, Advisor Kib, Scribe Sif. Let's... Herald Zins, Advisor Kib. Scribe Sif. Era. Doughberry. I don't know what he's talking about. Perhaps it is best for us to seal him away till we return to the capital city. Verbal command received. This is Prime Sentinel Morn de Silva. Open the door. Honest command, correct command given. Scanning Veridola. Prime Sentinel status confirmed. Running open vaults. Can there be another way? Bethabs. Ensure all sentinels have clear view of Herald Sin's spell dance performance. Please catalog your recording of the performance in the library immediately. This is Bethabs. Which might be a last name, I guess. Well, we've heard your lies and your veiled deceptions. You are in violation of a sacred statute. The specifics of your sin shall be sorted out at your trial. For a statute's tribunal, if a forbidden artifact is discovered in a sentinel's possession, a tribunal shall be held. The sentinel under suspicion must answer the following questions: Where you caught handling this forbidden artifact? Does the forbidden artifact belong to you? Do you know where this forbidden artifact came from? If Sentinel admits guilt, refuses to answer, or answers untruthfully, they shall immediately be detained in preparation for a full trial at a later date. Other Sentinels shall offer statements concerning this incident. Heko Sift sent me to the library to catalog a recording. That's when I caught Gim Gim, still in his clothes of high ceremony, holding that thing. What else could I do except to run and call for the tribunal? I didn't want to implicate myself to speak to him. Echo Sift. Okay. Gim Gim is another name we don't have any. I entered the library this morning, but only to retrieve translation material for the masses. Petala arrived and spoke with me, then we both left. I have never seen that device before the tribunal. I was in the library alone and didn't see anything unexpected. Perhaps he brought the artifact in with him, but why did he do it? I would never so thoughtlessly violate our code. My duties as Prime Sentinel do not require me to enter the library, nor would I ever handle forbidden technology unless I was disposing it into the vault. This guy's the Prime Sentinel, and the Prime Sentinel's name is... Not here. Not sure. Listen to me, I've never touched that thing. Daria, please tell them. Yes, but I've done nothing wrong. I mean, I didn't know. That doesn't belong to me. Wait, hold on. I have no clue who put it there. Damn it, just let me explain. Oh. Yes, enter the library to speak with Daria concerning her message to the public, lest it be insufficient rebuke. I believe this incident validates my concerns how quickly technology has corrupted one of our own. Why are we not questioning him further? How did he smuggle this detestable thing onto the ship? We must determine whether he has accomplished. Is a flower the artifact? Oh no, oh it's this thing. Okay, gotcha. Looks just like an object to be confiscated from the orchard. I gave Sentinel de Silva one to deposit into the vault. How did he get his hands on another? No idea. How to discern who's who here. Like, we know this is Bethab's. Probably first name. This is Daria. First name. I'll move these up until we have names for them. And now we have Bethabs and we have Daria. I think this guy's Sentinel Morn de Silva, I guess? Let's take a picture of this so I can have it on my monitor. Alright, let's quickly see if we get any names out of this. Don't listen to Patala, I'm confident your performance to change hearts. Okay, Patala. This is Batala. Heko Sif sent me to the library to a recording. That's when I caught Gim Gim, still in his clothes. Okay, let's actually... This guy's Gim Gim, I guess. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, so we have exactly enough names here. This morning, but only to retrieve translation materials for the masses. Patala arrived and spoke with me, then we both left. Okay, Patala arrived. They were in the morning. Well, is this the morning, or is this morning? Is this morning? This is probably morning, so it's Harold Sins, Daria Sins, and then Patala Kib entered? Or I think it's Kib Patala, probably. And then Sift. Echo Sift. Perhaps, mind you, this is Prime Sentinel do not require me to enter a library, nor would I ever handle forbidden technology unless I was supposed to be involved. So that guy did not enter the library. So Sin entered, Bethubs entered, well, Sin, Kib, Sift, Hera, and Dobery. So, oh wait, what does this guy say? I gave Sentinel the Silva. So this is probably Morn the Silva then, and this is probably Hecko Sift. Okay, nice. That was gonna annoy me if I didn't get that right. Use the library's printing and formatting machine restricted to scribe of the Sentinel only. I don't understand what they want you to do here. Okay, he says he's done nothing wrong. That's... He has done something wrong because handling that technology, that doesn't belong to me. I have no clue who put it there. Another thing what this means. Okay, this means the bottom one is wrong. I think. I don't even understand what explains these statements being true, false. The hand explains that being true. Oh, dude, this one is like, this is some crazy stuff they want you to do here. I don't even understand what entirely happened in this situation. I think the guy was like brain melded to see this message as something else, but Hackers have brought a forbidden artifact aboard the ship. I don't understand what this means. Translational dance, each move should be translated as the phrase one down and to the right of the actual translation. Okay. Invention. I love you. I love you. I love you. Find. Gift. Within. Butterfly. This was to Daria. Oh. Brought a forbidden artifact aboard a ship. Daria sends. translated the Spieldans. Love you, find gift within butterfly. Bethups, Dober, saw Gim holding the artifact and hold a tribunal. At the tribunal, Gim was detained for having violated the first statute. I don't understand what this sentence is supposed to be, though. I have no idea what this sentence is supposed to be. Only one person formatted the final draft of the guidebook and entered the library alone. So, Echo Sift forged a dance note from who's the dancer? Daria? No, Daria is the dancer. To Gim. Okay. I love you. Was he detained? Yeah, he was detained. The first statue? Yeah, the first statue. And they violated it. Yeah, that's true. Forbidden artifact aboard the ship? Yeah, that's a ship. There's a ship, alright. Echo did it. It was Daria Sins. Oh, and sent it to Grim Kara. There you go. Feels a bit obtuse, but Eccles smuggled the forbidden artifact onto the ship to frame Gim Kara, knowing that what questions would be asked. Suspect in the Sentinel Tribunal speculated an inescapable trap for Gim that exploited his infatuation with Daria Sins. This powerful contraption can execute a number of commands pertaining to life, memory, matter, and more. Though it was considered dangerous in previous eras, the Sentinels use their universal transfer device for a strictly essential purpose. It is used to excise dangerous memories from perpetrators, but the automaton that holds the device only functions if the target willingly complies. Nice. The dog, and then but then it becomes a dragon, and it has a sword, and it. Oh no! It's a dragon. Then I freeze the dragon, and the dragon goes wild and it breathes fire on people, and then it becomes a king, or tortoise, one might say. The Sentinel, the Sentience Gambit, a daring mission goes awry. What's all happening there? Where's Mr. Red? We only need a space for 4. Only space for 4 of us. Little Sherper will work remotely. Once Little Sherper and I have cleared the path for you, I'll signal you to on my signal, head straight to the entry point. Nå tar det slut, nå tar det slut, vi har fått ut. Look at everyone. It's a dog. He's a dog. Look at this guy. Look at this guy being a dog. Look at that. Very good. Very good, chef. Sup, dog. Okay, once Little Sherper and I have cleared the path for you, I will signal you on my signal to head straight to the entry point. After that, stay out of sight for a while.